What's up, my crew? I'm back at home. So, long story short, my trip around the world was canceled. Not canceled, really. Cut in half because we had some issues. So, really quick, sorry for the angle we're kind of in. I'm stuck with my iPhone right now recording because we're having some camera issues. But I got myself a camera for Christmas, so the next vlog and the next video will be much more clear. But anyway, guys, I'm back. I originally planned to do way more vlogs and way more self-developmental videos while I was traveling, but then I realized as I was traveling how hard that really was because of time, because of space. But I wasn't in the right place to do those videos, and it really sucked not making them because I had all these ideas, all these video topics and stuff. But the good news of me coming back from my travels early is that now we have a stable place for the channel to thrive. So before I get into what we're going to be going into, now that I'm here at home, let me first recap on what I learned on the trip, you know? Why not? You guys, this is a channel of self-development, of growth, of happiness, of freedom, of fun. So my travels was an inexplainable experience. And what I mean by inexplainable, I can only explain it with the limitation of the language, which means there's no words to explain the things that I experienced. You get what I mean, or I'm not making sense? Anyway, wonderful experience. I mean, I still have so many places to travel to, so many things I want to see, so many cultures to experience, so many people to meet. The places I went to was Central America, so I went to Costa Rica, Panama, I went to Canada for 3 weeks. I then went to London to visit my friend that I met in Costa Rica. And then we went north to the Lake District, which is pretty close to Scotland. And I worked on a sheep farm in the mountains for about 2.5 months. And after that, we went to Germany. I visited Slovakia, Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary. We wanted to go to Italy, but we missed our bus, long story. But anyway, yes, those were the countries I visited on my travels this year. So I think I went to like 9 countries this year, 2016. My goals for 2016 when it first started was to be as uncomfortable as you possibly can. And that's exactly what I did. I put myself in situations, literally the entire year, I put myself into situations that made me uncomfortable, and so I would be vulnerable to growth. This was something that I urged inside of me to do. Also, another goal of mine was to travel, and so I did that. And if you guys are interested in seeing the vlogs I made while I was in those countries, you can go ahead and click that link right there, or there. Now we're back to the self. We're back to developing who we are, the rare strength, baby. So I wanted to make this video to let you guys know where I'm at in my life and where this channel's at right now. So that's what we're gonna do. So like I said, I'm back home. I'm back in Florida. Thank God for my beautiful parents not kicking this crazy guy out of their house because I need a place to live for now. So I'm right now living with my parents, my girlfriend, my sister. We're all living in the same place. Beautiful people. We're doing great. I'm back to climbing coconut trees and husking coconuts and making coconut milk and doing the little things I love again. Also, one thing I wanted to do when I got back home was to get a job as a waiter, right? So check out how cool this was. I was doing some manifestation exercises, which is pretty much like an affirmation you say to yourself every single day. And if you say it enough, with the law of attraction, the universe will manifest it for you. Well, for the past 6 months, I've been primarily vegan, right? So, in my mind, in my meditation, I incorporated this affirmation of wanting to be a waiter at a vegan restaurant, right? So hear me out. Check this out. Every day I said, I will become a vegan waitress when I go back home. Literally a week before I get back, my sister calls me, who's a baker for a vegan restaurant, and says, hey, the owner is now hiring and needs people for the new season. I said, and what is it that they're hiring for? She says she needs 2 waiters. Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, that my girlfriend and I are now vegan waiters. Exactly what we wanted happened. So that's what I'm doing. Right now, I am a vegan waiter. Okay, I've always wanted to be a waiter. I don't know why. Nothing like my future. It's not something I want to do for the rest of my life, but it is something, you know, I do need to eat, and I do need to find my own place. I also need to fund my education. I also need to fund the very little things that I need. And waiting tables seem to be like a very fun way to do just that. So, when I'm not making videos, or when I'm not doing, you know, climbing coconut trees, and meditating, that's where I'll be, at the vegan restaurant waiting tables. So now that I'm back, we can now, as you, me, and this beautiful channel can now work together more in a stable environment, work on our evolution as beings. We can now expand our consciousness together. We can now work on our bodies and master ourselves with flexibility and strength. To talk about books and philosophies and different conspiracies. We're gonna dive deep into our consciousness. I'm gonna vlog my everyday life. We're going to push the limits of who we are. We're gonna have fun doing it the whole way through. That's the best part. So I guess this is it. My welcome back video. Let's live, laugh, learn. Remember, we live in a world where being yourself is an act of rebellion. This channel is where the people who dare to listen to that voice inside them, this channel is where we meet. We together learn and thrive and push the limits of humanity to make this beautiful world a better place, to learn new things, or maybe just to observe the whole way through, to understand happiness, to grow consciousness, whatever it is that your voice is telling you. Listen to it. Wait, one more thing. We are all weirdos. The only thing is, some of us choose to show it, and some of us choose not to. I love you all. Peace to everyone. I'll see you next time.